electric. We got a certified, we electric. Hey. I don't care what they say, teamwork. Yeah, say that. That crazy plan worked. Yep. Got a little touch and go during the diaper change. But thank God for Desitin. Tell you, this is exactly what the shop needed. It's gonna turn things around. Yeah. It's the future, baby. Hey, by the way, I stole your air fryer. Oh, cheating and stealing. That's my man. It pains me to say this, but I'm proud of them. They got certified. Not to throw raisins in the potato salad. But when the electric cars come in, who gonna fix them? Me, I'm certified. We electric.
YouTube.
Here's YouTube.
Join nearly 1 million customers who trust.
Running breaks your joints. Tai Chi builds them back. After 15
Hello.
you need that. In 1 week, you'll see your energy.
Pepe Osh. How are you doing? Thanks for joining. You look so beautiful. Thank you, Lucky Man Lazi. How are you doing? How is the day going? What have you been up to?
You can work out anytime, anywhere.
And where are you streaming from? Pepe Osh, you got a South African flag. Are you streaming from South Africa? Hello, Chill Peace. How are you doing? Chase Leading. How are you doing? Nice meeting you. How's the day going? Thank you for all the likes. I'm good, man. I just came back from football. I had a very busy evening. I was coaching. We finished at 9. Then I decided to come online. Why not? What are you eating? Watermelon. I bought some watermelon yesterday, but I didn't have time to cut them, so I just cut them tonight. Came back, ate a little bit, and then decided to do some watermelon. Joe Hall from Scotland. What part of Scotland? Pepe said, can you have some? There you go. You can have some Pepe if you want. There you go. Pepe, where are you streaming from? Okay, I'm streaming from Bristol. I live in Bristol, so if you are happy to let us know where you're streaming from, that would be good. Joe Hub already said he's streaming from Scotland near Glasgow. I can't believe that I still haven't gone to Scotland. I'm from New Zealand. Woo! That's the end of the planet, right down there. Rosam Truden, thank you for joining. Cheers to those, thank you for joining. How are you doing? Yeah, Pepe, yeah. Just from your profile, I can tell South Africa, of course. I know. You speak from South Africa. Oh, Cheers to Dust is streaming from Pakistan. How is Pakistan today? So we've got South Africans in the house. We've got someone from Scotland. We've got someone from Pakistan. Is the watermelon good? Well, it is good, but it was cheap too. It was really cheap because normally if you go to supermarket, the one I bought in the supermarket it will cost me about £4. But because I went to this fruit market yesterday, I had to pay less than how much was it again? I think it was like £2. So it was like half price, but it's good though. It tastes really nice. I think I like it. Clayton Manwaza, thank you for joining. Clayton, where are you streaming from if you don't mind me asking? Guys, like this video. Yeah, thank you, Pepe, for encouraging people to like. I really appreciate that. You love watermelon? Yeah, watermelon are very good fruit. I really, really like them, but the reason I don't eat them a lot is that they are just too expensive. You go to the shops, you see a little watermelon like that, £3, £4. So most of the times I don't buy them. But this one, because we went to the fruit market, it was very cheap. I think it was less than £2. I mean, Hamza, I don't know if that is Arabic. I don't know what writing that is, but I don't really understand what you've just written. I mean, can you write in English or in French? Because I don't understand that language. I don't know if it's Russian or. Yeah, guys, this is my YouTube channel. I'm trying to grow my channel. Most of my content is on football. That watermelon looks nice. Yeah, it looks really, really nice. Ken fishes. It looks really nice, and it's even better because it's cheap. I bought it very cheap. I bought a very big one for just £2 from I think a fruit market. So can I have a bite? There you go. You can have a bite if you want. Okay, Pepe. Thanks for joining in and thanks for engaging. I would appreciate if you give me a subscribe so that I'm going to subscribe before I go. Oh, thank you so much, Pepe. You going to bed already? All right, Pepe. Well, it's already late. I think 2 hours. South Africa should be. Is it 2 hours ahead now? So it should be about. It should be getting to midnight now in South Africa, which is really late. So yeah. All right, Pepe. We'll talk some other time. Yeah, supermarkets are a rip-off. Chesley, I won't lie to you. They are a rip-off. It's getting worse. You go to Lidl, a small watermelon, this small, it will be like £3, £3.50. Like, what am I buying? What am I buying? But yesterday we went to this farm market. This one is that big. It's like that big for £2. If that was in the supermarket, it would have cost £6 and above, which is something I don't think I want to pay £6 just for. Timmy Jimmy, how are you? I recognize Timmy Jimmy. You were in my life. Was it yesterday or the day before yesterday? How are you doing, Jimmy? Timmy Jimmy. Timmy, how has your evening been? Yeah, it was cheap. It was really, really cheap. Like it was immediately I saw it, I saw the price, I was like, Jesus Christ, this is a no-brainer. I had to buy it because I've not eaten watermelon for a very long time because I don't just see myself paying £3 for a very tiny watermelon. Kaden Hacky, how are you doing? Thank you for joining. Guys, if you're happy to let us know where you're streaming from, that would be nice. We have had someone from New Zealand, another person from Pakistan, another one from South Africa. That's Pepe, but he say he's going to bed now. So if you're happy to let us know where you're streaming from, that would be very nice. You do not have to tell us the town or city, just the countries enough. Oh, I forgot. We had someone from Scotland as well. And I'm streaming from Bristol. The juice is nice. Jesus Christ. Finish. So how have your evening been or is going? What have you guys been up to? I had a very busy one. I finished work and then I had to go coach for 3 hours from half 5 to half 8. So I got back not long ago. How have I been streaming? I've been streaming just for 30 minutes. 1-3. So what happens is most of the times I stream for like an hour because I always stream very late. I've got other things I do. So by the time I get home, shower, have some food, it's late. So I just end up streaming for a few hours. And a lot of people. Yeah, yeah, since 2016, I keep saying 2016, 2026 started. I try as much as possible to stream every day, and I've had some people who have been very engaging. I've had people who have attended my stream, almost every live stream that I've had. They come in, they stay a couple of minutes, and then they disappear, which is absolutely fine because I'm trying to build my YouTube channel. Do you play any sports? I'm a football coach. I don't play much because I coach. So I coach under 16s players on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then we play games on Saturdays. But I've got another coaching that I do on the side, which is what the one I did today, where it is. Can you say 67? Why do I want to say 67, Kaden? Any reason why you want me to say 67? Well, anyway, I already said it. So, which coach? No, I said I coach football. I'm a football coach. I coach football with an under 16 side in a semi-pro football club. So we train twice a week. Hello, Maleni Nadu. Maleni Nadu. I hope I pronounced that well. You are so nice, bro. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. It's a plain war. A plain war. I don't understand what that means, Kelena. Oh, that I'm good at coaching. Well, you have to ask my players. My players will tell you, they will tell you if I'm a good coach or not. But from my own experiences, I believe that I'm a good coach. Yeah, I've been coaching for a very long time. I've been coaching since 2016. So I can say that I'm someone wrote something and they have retracted the message. Nyam. I saw something like black whatever. Nyam, we are not here to be inappropriate to other people. We are just here to chat, to have fun. I'm very, very nice. Thank you. Thank you so much. So my day was good. It was kind of busy. I finished work at 3:30 and then I had to go. When I came home, change, had a little bit of food, and then I went coaching. So I just got back not long ago. It was all right today because it was not cold. Last weekend it was not last weekend, last week Monday. It was so difficult because the weather was really, really cold. I was freezing. My fingers were frozen. My toes were frozen. Even the kids came to me complaining that Ako is too cold. Like, it is what it is. But it wasn't cold today, which is good. So I think the session today was good because it wasn't cold. Not at all. Last week was hell. I hated every second of it. No, I don't have any dogs now. I don't have any dogs. Do you have any Charles Leyden? I don't have any dogs. Jordan Man City. How are you doing, Jordan? Nice having you again, my brother. Okay, where are you from? Malin Nedu, I'm originally from Cameroon, but I live in Bristol. What about you? Where are you from? Malin, I'm asking, where are you? I keep saying Malin. It's Malininadu. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. If not, then correct me, please. Because what I don't want to do is to pronounce people's names wrongly. It's not very nice. Fiji. Wow, this is the first time I'm actually meeting someone from Fiji. Wow, that's great. How is Fiji today? Hello, Haiti. How are you doing? This is the first time, Baby Monsters fans. I'm from Sweden. Sweden. Where is that in Sweden? Is that from Malmo, the capital? Kenny Silly. Thanks for joining. How are you doing? How is today? How is Sweden? I think Sweden will be very, very cold now. Scandinavian, they get really, really cold in the winter. I suspect will be very, very cold now. My dog is climbing on me. Help me. Yeah, dogs are very playful, you know. They are very, very playful. Why is your dog still awake? The dog should be sleeping, you know. It's getting late. It's almost past 10 to 11 now. Tell your dog to go to bed. Come to Fiji. Yeah, I will. Love by say Jesus loves you. Oh, thank you. Say come to Fiji. I will, but if I'm coming to Fiji, there should be a reason why I'm coming. And I think Fiji is a puppy too. Okay. All right, that's nice. Fiji should be flight from UK to Fiji will be a lot. It will be a lot of money. I might be mistaken. I've never checked. And I think Fiji will be nice. Do you have beaches in Fiji? Is it like a holiday destination? I think Fiji is an island, isn't it? Fiji Island. Malinadu. Fiji should be an island, isn't it? Yeah, I know. I've heard of Fiji Island. Yeah, if it is an island, and then it should be a tourist destination. Yeah. So, which countries are close to Fiji? Is it like Barbados, Trinidad? Which countries are close to Fiji? Who are your neighbors? Like your immediate neighbors? I'm using my phone now, so what is if you tell me the name of your dog, I will tell him to sit. Chesley, then, if you tell me the name of your dog, I will tell him to sit and to behave. Um, did anyone watch the FA Cup games today? I didn't watch any. I just came back and checked my phone, realized that Liverpool beat Barnsley 4-1. Hello, Miran Azani. How are you doing, Miran Azani? Thank you for joining. Where are you swimming from, Miran? If you don't mind me asking. Sweet dreams are made of day. Who am I to disagree? Miran, where are you swimming from? I'm swimming from Bristol. Albania. Wow. We have an Albanian in the house. Mr. Edizo, how are you doing? Thank you for joining. How is Albania today? So many people are going to Albania now for, is it Albania or Bulgaria? I've got so many people going to, is it Albania or Bulgaria? I think it's Albania for holidays. I will subscribe to you. Oh, Mr. Edison, subscribing will really, really make my day. I really, really appreciate that. This is what I like. Someone comes into my life and he's not even stayed for a minute. The first thing that comes out of his mouth is that he will subscribe. Miriam says he will subscribe. You've already subscribed. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for this, for subscribing. And just to let you guys know, I've got you sub too. Thank you, Chesley. Then thank you so much. Thank you guys. I really, really appreciate you guys subscribing. Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you, Mr. Edison. I'm trying. It's a small channel that I'm trying to build. So I do a lot of football content. I go to games when I can. Like not last week. Yeah, last week, Tuesday, I was at hello Junior P3J. How are you doing? Last week I was at Crystal Palace. I was at Selhurst Park to watch Crystal Palace against Aston Villa, just to get videos for my channel. Before Christmas, no, after Christmas, I went to Morocco to watch the African Nations Cup. You like it too? Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. I went to Morocco to watch the African Nations Cup. So I put a lot of stuff on football stuff, anything and everything about football. And I really appreciate you guys subscribing. I will keep going. And Mr. Edison, you have no idea what that means. You just telling me that I'm the best, I should keep going. That is a lot of motivation, and I really, really appreciate that. I needed someone to tell me that. I'm getting my brother to subscribe. Yes! Thank you, Chesley Dean, getting your brothers to subscribe. Thank you so much. My name is not Melinina. My name is Akimsha. Oh, sorry, man. Well, I keep saying man. I don't know whether you're a man or a woman. Sorry for calling you that. You say your name is Akensha Sonaski. No, Sonashi. All right. Sonashi. So can I just call you Akensha instead of calling you Malininato? I'll just call you Akensha. Sorry about that. I didn't know about that. So if you are just joining, you are very welcome. I'm streaming from Bristol. If you are happy to tell us where you are streaming from and what you have been up to, that will be great. And Charlie's Den, I really appreciate you having your brothers to subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. You can call me Ak. Let's go with Ak then. Ak is easy. Let's just go with Ak. That is for people in the here also. They like my name is Ako, but most of the time they call me Ak. Like Ako is already a very short name. Why do you want to shorten it to make it even easier? So I'm happy to call you Ak. Are you from the US? No, I'm not. No. Junior P3J. I'm not from the US. I live in Bristol. I'm originally from Cameroon, but I live in the UK. Jaylee Den, how are you doing? Thank you for joining. How has your day been? So Junior P3J, are you from the US? Do you live in the US? Oh, your brother is Jay. Yeah, I've seen the Jay listing. Hello, Jay. How are you doing? Wow. Just listen. You just brought in your brother. You are a big fan, man. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. How is your dog? Is your dog still giving you problems? Jay Lesson, thanks for joining and thanks for subscribing. So I'm the god. Thank you. You get your sister too. You are getting the whole family to subscribe. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. You live in Johannesburg. There was another guy here, Junior P3G. Before you came in, there was another guy here from South Africa. He was he from Johannesburg as well? Yes, he was from Joburg as well, but he said he was going to sleep. But if you come to Fiji, you still come to Lutuka. Of course I will. But I asked you earlier. Thank you for all the likes too. She said, your sister said no. She's probably not into football, but thank you for trying. Yep, you are the man. Thank you, Jay Leden. If your sister says no, that's fine. She's probably not into football, but I really appreciate you getting your brother Jay to subscribe. For your sister, if she says no, it is what it is. But I really appreciate that. Thank you, man. You are the man. Thank you. So, Ak, was it Ak? Okay, Ak from Fiji. Which countries are around Fiji? I can't check on my phone now because I'm using my phone to stream and I haven't got my laptop here. Is it Barbados or is it which other countries are there? There's this country that got Tobago and home Trinidad. I'm fine, Jay. I'm good. I had a very busy evening. My Mondays are always very busy. I finish work. Oh, that close to New Zealand. That is far. Jesus Christ. That is like the end of the planet. Yeah, Jay, I came out from work and then I had to go do coaching. I coach every Mondays. Yeah, I coach football. I'm a football coach. Well, it's part time, but I work in schools. We're not school. We're two schools. I work in schools, and then I coach football. I coach football and boxing, but my main sport is football. Boxing is just basics. Beside New Zealand, okay, I know where it is now. You've said New Zealand. Now I know where Fuji is. Right down. I was thinking it was in the Caribbean, but it's right. That is far. Beside New Zealand, National Football League or football soccer. It's football soccer. Jay, I don't know where you are streaming from, but here we don't call it soccer. We call it football. It's different from. It's not the American football. It's football. What you guys call soccer. What time is it where you are in the UK? I think it should be 9 minutes past 11 now. Jocelyn, oh, you are the one that said you were in New Zealand. Sorry, Jocelyn. So it means Ark is just close to you. Ark is in Fiji, so he's just next to you. Oh, okay, no. I'm not in the US. I'm in England. Yeah, Jocelyn. Sorry, I forgot. You said you were from New Zealand. I thought it was someone else. That is far, New Zealand. Right down, end of the planet. But the good thing with a place like New Zealand is that the weather is really good. You know, it's always sunny, just like Australia. And so many people are moving from the UK to New Zealand. Dylan, hello Dylan, how are you doing? Oh, Dylan, you're from the UK as well. Okay, that's great. Yeah, I live in Bristol. What about you live in the UK, Dylan? It's fine, Dylan, if you don't want to talk, you don't want to mention your city or your town, is absolutely fine. Yeah, Jay, you guys are lucky, man. New Zealand is always sunny. Here now is freezing near London, Bexington. I think I know that. Yeah, I was in London last week to watch Crystal Palace against Aston Villa, and I used to live in London, so I know London really well. If you come to Fiji, I will make a trip for you. You make a trip for me to come to Fiji. That would be good. That would be good. Yeah, it's winter now in the UK. It's freezing. Oh, New Zealand is cold. Really? Wow. Then why do people always talk about Australia being too warm and all that? Okay, Jay. Jay, thank you so much for coming online and interacting, and thank you for subscribing. I will we'll probably have to talk again some other time. It's not. All right, Jay. You have a good one. Why do people always make it feel as if Australia and New Zealand are really hot? New Zealand is at the same latitude as US. I'm not really sure. Honestly, my geography is not that great, so I can't tell. Okay, yeah, okay. New Zealand is hot. Okay, I might come to Fiji, but as I said, Fiji is close to New Zealand, which is far, which is going to take about a whole day or 2 days. So the flight will be a lot of money. I haven't checked, but it will be a lot because I know about people who go to um from here to China. They talk about it being really far, and the further down it is, it means more money for flight. Try your best to come to Fiji. I will. I will. My plan is to travel as much as I can, but traveling doesn't come cheap too. Sometimes you have to pay for flight, pay for hotels and stuff like that. I really need to plan before I start going right down to Fiji because it's a long, long way. If it was somewhere around Europe or okay, Junior from South Africa. Yes, it should be about 1:30 now because you guys are like 2 hours ahead of us now. You have a good sleep and I will be happy to see you some other time. Have you been to Europe? It's warm in Tenerife. Um, I was in Morocco, I was in Marrakesh after Christmas to watch the African Cup of Nations. I was there for 5 days. Yeah, I heard Tenerife is warm because it's close to Morocco. But Morocco itself these days is not it's not like warm. I went there after Christmas. It was freezing. It was cold, you know. You're going to cook food for your family. Oh, that's nice. What are you going to cook? What do you have on the menu today? Okay, Chisleden, thank you so much. I really appreciate you coming on. You didn't just interact, you had to talk to your brother to subscribe. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yes, it can be cool sometimes. Do you speak another languages? I do, man. I do. I speak my own local language, which is Bayangi. I speak Pidgin English, which is broken English, and then I speak a little bit of French. Yeah, see you tomorrow, man. I really appreciate you guys coming online and interacting. You have a good day. Yeah, Dylan, I speak, I think, 4 more languages. I think my own language, broken English, and then a little bit of French. Sheffield United. Is that Mansfield? No. I have no. I live in Cameroon for a very long time. I've lived in the UK just for how many years now? 13 years, I would say. 13. But before that, I lived most of my life in Cameroon. Went to school, born, raised in Cameroon, went to school in Cameroon. So I've lived in the UK for like 12 years. I used to live in London. I lived in London for 3 years. Yeah, Cameroon has a lot of, well, it depends what part of Cameroon. Like my part of Cameroon, where I come from, there's a lot of forests. We don't call it jungle, we call it forest because we are along what they call the equatorial rainforest. If you go to South America, they have the Amazon. If you come to Africa, what we have is the equatorial rainforest, which stretches between the countries of Gabon, Cameroon, Congo, Central African Republic, and a little bit, and I think Eastern Nigeria. So my part of Cameroon, where I come from, we have what we call the equatorial rainforest. Yes, tropical rainforest, exactly. Yes, that tropical rainforest. We do have seasons. We have 2 seasons, just two. We've got even though it's called equatorial rainforest, doesn't mean that it rains all the time. No, we have just two seasons: the dry season and the rainy season. And even during the rainy season, the rainy season is like summer. You still have sunshine, but in the dry season, it doesn't rain as much between the months of October, November. No, it rains in October. It rains in November as well. I would say December, January, February. It doesn't rain that much, and then the rains come back in March. Are you okay? You just deleted a message. What was that? I didn't catch it. I was replying to Dylan, so I didn't really see what you wrote. So yeah, Dylan, it's like it gets really wet in during the months of um because the rains come in March. It rains in March. It rains in April. It rains in May. But the rains get very heavy in June, July, and August. Those 3 months it rains really heavily. But you still have sun. You still have sunshine, and it's not cold. Yeah, dry season is like well, Africa is always summer. Like Cameroon, even dry. They call it dry season because it doesn't rain. It doesn't rain much. I would say it rains just like 5%. Those 3 months, the months of December, January, February, it doesn't really rain much. But even when it rains in the rainy season, you still have sunshine. It doesn't rain every day. There are times when it goes like 3, 4 days without rain. And every day days that it rains, there could be sunshine all day and then it rains in the evening. Ask said, I don't know, I will talk my husband to order because I'm pregnant and this time I don't feel like cooking. Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, you will probably have to order some food. If you don't feel like cooking, don't stress it. Don't stress it. Tell your husband to treat you with something nice from the restaurants. I don't think he will mind ordering something for you. Honestly speaking, Dylan, my worst months in the UK are January and February. Do you know why? Because it's freezing. Because it's cold. And I don't like it because I coach football. So most of the evenings that I coach is really cold. Sometimes my fingers hurt, they are frozen, my toes are frozen. Like last week, Monday, it was so cold. I think it was like -3. We were out there coaching. My fingers were frozen, and most of the kids were complaining, "Oh, coach, is so cold." I'm like, "Well, it is what it is. We still have to coach." And I hate the fact that it gets dark very early. 4:30, 5 o'clock is already dark. I don't think I like it. It feels like I don't like nights that much. So I like summer. When the month of April starts approaching, not even April, March. Immediately February finishes, March starts approaching. I'm like, yeah, this is what I like. Well, the sun is up, it's nice, you know, you don't feel depressed, it's not wet, it's not cold, it's not dark. So I just hate the fact that it gets dark early. I don't like it. I didn't play at any decent level. I just play like just for fun. I didn't play that much. Yeah, and I coach under 16s in a semi-pro academy. I don't know if you are into football, but our club is in National League South, which is like 6 leagues below the Premier League. So you have Premier League, Premier League, Championship, League One, League Two, National League, and then we are just below the National League, which is National League South. So that is where I coach. We've got an academy and coach the under 16s. I love it though. I enjoy it. You know, this is the second season I'm doing it. It's quite good. So Dylan, are you into football? Um, I coach boxing as well, but I just coach like they call it non-contact boxing, which I coach in a primary school, and I do that just once a week. Oh, swimming and climbing. Okay. Yeah. There was a time I tried to do a qualification in climbing. Like I had some work in a youth center, and then they have that climbing wall and then ropes on it, but nobody uses it because no one was trained or no one is trained to use it. So I tried to get some training, like climbing kind of certificate. I thought it was going to be easy, but when I called them, they said I needed to go to London. It was just a lot. I'm just like, no, I can't be bothered. So we have those ropes, or they have those ropes. When I used to go there, most of the kids will ask if they can come and climb, but we could not let them climb because there was no instructor. There was no one who was trained to supervise them. Really? Yeah. I tried to do it in Bristol, but I could not do it in Bristol. I don't know if I don't know really what happened, but I could not do it in Bristol. So the one that was closer to me was London, and then I was just like, that would be too far for me. So I didn't do it. So are you like a climbing instructor? Do you do it with a youth center, or where do you do it? Well, most people like climbing. I thought it was something that it was just going to take me a couple of days, but when I searched, it said the training is intense. They train you as a proper climber. I'm like, wow, I didn't know it was that deep. I didn't know it was that deep. I thought it was something I could just go past a couple of hours and I'm done. But it wasn't that. There was a lot to it than just going to sit there for a few minutes. Yeah, I know about as well. Yeah. With that youth center, we had the one that had the ropes, which was like very long wall, and then we had a small room where it had the boarding one, the one that kids could just climb. They could do that one because the wall was not very high, and then it had this uh, protective material on the floor, so the kids could use it, which was good. How old are you? How old do you think I am, Miran? Have a guess. Yeah, yeah, those ropes. You are right. Those ropes can be dangerous if something goes wrong, because if you are using ropes, it means you're probably going really, really high up. And with climbing, one thing I don't like about it is because your back is down. So if anything happens, your your spinal cord is in trouble. You hit your spine really, really hard. So when that was what scared me though, when they said I needed to train as a proper climber. I was like, do I really want to do this? Nah. 33. Well, you're not far away. 33 or 36. Choose one. I can't be two ages. I'm either 33 or 36. Which one do you think I am? Miran Asani. Okay, I will take that then. Whichever you give me, I will take it. I will. Whatever you give me, I will take it. Okay, all right. Yeah. Well, I think after that, when they told me how complicated the trading would be, I just lost interest. 36, Miriam, you were right. I told you. I just lost interest, and because I was doing it just to work at the youth center, I was like, do I really need this? If it was something I was going to use somewhere else, I'll probably have done the training. But because it was just for the youth center and I was contracted to work just once a week, I just felt like there was no point spending that much money. Yeah, before Christmas, I used to go to the gym like 3 times a week. But no, I would say, yeah, before Christmas, but since December, I become so busy that I don't go to the gym as much. The last time I went to the gym was, I think, just a few days before Christmas. The whole of this January, I haven't been because I get so busy these days. I work school hours, and then after school, I have coaching, football coaching. So by the time I finish football coaching, it's 8, half 8, 9, and I've got work the next day. And then I think of going to the gym, and then sometimes I have to come home to edit videos for my channel. So it's just a lot of work. Where do you go now? Where do you go now? I don't understand what that means. Am I a PE teacher? Not PE. I was trained to teach BTech, which is still like sports, but that would have been in colleges because I did the PGCE, but I did not work as a BTech teacher. I've got my own small business education and sport business is very small, which I'm still trying uh, 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 to grow. So I do teaching assistant work sometimes. Most of the times, I would say I do boxing in schools. Where at the moment I've got just one school where I do boxing, and then I've also got after school football as part of my business, but I've not had so many contracts. So at the moment, I don't really do much when it comes to after school football. I only do after school boxing, and then I do a lot of TA work in schools. Jesus Christ, I'm getting tired. Um, all the subjects, to be honest, it's a secondary school, so they just send you anywhere. Normally, I work more as a mentor. There is a 11 young person that I work with, so I assist him in almost every lesson. But the days that he's not in school, you know, I'll assist other students. It could be maths, could be English, could be biology, could be chemistry. I used to think that one needed to be specialized in those subjects to assist, but it's just easy stuff. You just think of the things you did while you were in school, and it's just too easy. The maths that I could not solve when I was in school, the maths that I could not solve where I did the GCSEs, we call it Cameroon GCE. I see myself solving it now like nothing. Like, why did I struggle with these things when I was in school? And now I find them very easy. I don't know if because I'm mature now, uh, um, uh, I don't teach the subjects. What happens is my job is just to assist. Just to assist. Most of the lessons they've got their teachers. The teachers do the lessons, and then my job is just to assist the student if he's struggling with something. But my student doesn't really struggle much. He knows most of the stuff, but he's just got his own problems. So I just assist him, but I do not have to teach the lessons. Because if I was to teach a lesson, I don't think that I would teach anything maths or English. I'll probably have done something like PE, yeah, because I did a master's in sports coaching and performance and a PGCE. I don't really want to call it a job because I'm just doing it because I'm waiting for um, the council to process my application. So it's just like something I'm just doing while I grow my business. But I don't think, do I like it? I just like being around young people because I coach football, talking to them. But I hate the fact that I have to wake up every day early in the morning to go there. So I wouldn't really call it a job or something I enjoy doing now. I don't enjoy doing it, but I just have to do it for now, though. So it's all right. And the reason is because I do not really want to lecture BTech. I just feel like I do not want any part-time job, and the only thing I like about it is because it's agency, so I can leave whenever I want to leave. And the day that I don't feel like going to work, I just call them and tell them, no, I'm not going. So I'm good. But if I was to work as a BTech lecturer, I'm required to be there day in, day out, and the work is just too much. So for now, that is just okay. Yeah. Well, I do understand some of the teachers don't care about the kid because it is hard work. Like I won't lie to you. Sometimes I feel bad for some of those teachers because they struggle with some of the kids. There are some kids that are very, very challenging. So the teachers really, really struggle with them. But there are some that are from very good houses. They listen to the teachers, they respect the teachers, so they make the teachers' life easy. But some of them are just a pain into the teachers' houses. So most of the teachers don't care about them. I remember I went to one lesson. This guy, he's a great teacher, like his humor, but the way his approach is different from the other teachers. I watch other teachers who keep telling the kids to keep quiet. With him, it wasn't like that. He tells you to do something like, "Oh, sir, but I don't have this." He just trying to tell you that it's your problem. Sort it out, and that's it. And the kids are used to it, but he got a great sense of humor. And his class, he doesn't struggle with classroom management because he knows exactly what he's doing. It is, it is very frustrating. That's true. It is like I think some of the kids are challenging because they struggle with the work. Not everyone knows how to do maths or English or science. Like there is a particular young person, he's in year nine. He doesn't want to do anything. He doesn't want to do maths, he doesn't want to do English, he doesn't want to do biology, whatever. Rama, Ramas, I'm okay. I'm very good, man. Thank you for joining. How are you doing too? Yeah, so Dylan, it's a Catholic school. It's not a private school. It's Catholic, so it could be more like public or something, but it's not private. It's Catholic. So most of these kids, like that particular kid, I think he struggles with education, but there are things that he pays attention in, like he likes to make cars, to fix cars. So what happens is he goes to engage. They have these toy cars where he fixes stuff and he loves it. He will stay there for 2 hours. Oh, it's nice. Are you from Nigeria? No, I'm not from Nigeria, Ramaz. I'm originally from Cameroon. So he fixes those bikes. He loves it. And he will do that all day. And then he likes bikes as well because he's got a bike. So when he's talking about bike, you see how passionate he is. You are from Georgia, woohoo, all the way from Georgia. Thanks for joining, Ramas. How are you doing? I think we've had people from far off areas today. There was one person from New Zealand, there's another one from Fiji, there were two people from South Africa, there was a guy from Pakistan, and now we have Ramas from Georgia. This is good. This is really, really good. Yeah, most of those challenging kids like to do DIY, but education doesn't offer that. They only want them to do history, chemistry, maths, geography, things they struggle with, you know, but they are very good at doing DIY, as you just said. This kid sometimes will take his Chromebook, sit there for hours watching these guys in America assemble bikes and cars. You know, Quavadoslia. No, I don't know what that is. Quaracelia. What is that? Ramas, what is Quara Sixlia? I don't know what that is. Yeah, so most of those kids like DIY stuff, things that they use their hands. Football player. Oh, no, I don't know him. Who does he play for? Where does he play? What do you think of my A level options? Geography, physics, and computer science. Ooh. You know what? He's playing in PSG. Okay. Honestly, I don't really know so many players from PSG. Is he a good player? Well, he should be a good player if he's playing for PSG. Yeah, geography. I'm not a very big fan of geography, but I like to see people who do physics and computer science, especially computer science, because the world now is a digital world. So anyone who does anything related to computer science, your future is bright, honestly speaking, because the world is moving digital now. Everything now is computer. Everything. So the Champions League winner. Okay. Yeah, PSG won the Champions League. So if he plays for PSG, then he should be a very good player. Yeah, that is one thing I hate about AI. Like I understand that computer is progressing, but again, if you're doing computer science, and then you probably have to do artificial intelligence. So I don't think that's what you should be scared of, because you will probably be the one creating artificial intelligence or working with a company that uses artificial intelligence. So I don't think that you should be worried as long as you are in computer science, because people who work in who do AI are probably people who graduated with uh, uh, degrees or certificates in computer science. It all has to do with computers. So I don't think you should be worried. Now, yeah, AI is taking away jobs, and I don't think I'm a fan of that AI. To be honest, I'm not. I use it sometimes. If I use it lots of the time, but before people used to say seeing is believing, but seeing is no longer believing because AI is all over the place now. People create videos and you just be like, this thing is going somewhere else now. Oh my God, it's 7 minutes. How many? 30 minutes to 12. Okay, I should be rounding up. I've got work tomorrow. Okay, yeah, yeah. If you prefer the hardware side of it, and then go for it then. Yeah, I just love computer science. I love to see people do computer science because I didn't have the chance to do computer science when I was in school. Hello, Hobby Love. How are you doing? Thanks for joining. Where are you streaming from? Hobby Love. Hobby Love Hobby. What is your Drake subject slash job? What do you mean? What do you mean by my Drake subject slash job, Dylan? I don't really catch that. Oh, my dream subject. Well, I've got two university degrees. The first degree was in law. I did law in Cameroon, but when I came to the UK, I did football coaching and performance. I did a BSc in football coaching, and then I did a master's in sports coaching and performance. I did a PGCE. My plan was to teach BTech, but I don't think I like it. I just feel like teaching is just a lot. There's a lot of work. Teachers have to. Well, I taught a little bit. I used to teach BTech level two with Cardiff City Foundation about 4 years ago. But I didn't like it because there's a lot of work. Plan sessions, teach the sessions, mark work for how much money. It was just too much for me. So I don't think I want to do that. We should prefer Tegulo. What law did I study? Well, in Cameroon, when you do a bachelor in law, you just do almost everything. It was just a bachelor. So you do almost everything: criminal, you do contract, law of tort, family law, everything. At the undergraduate, you do all the laws you can think of. It's not like in the UK where at undergrad people are already specializing. Some are already doing just contract or just family or just criminal or criminology. In Cameroon, you do everything: contract, law, family, everything together. So I did almost everything. It's not that I didn't like law. I did. I love law, but when I did football coaching and performance, I fell in love with football. Oh, really? Yeah, but I don't think I want to do that. I don't even think I want to teach anymore. The only time I want to teach is when I have a full-time coaching job, which requires me to lecture. That's it. But for me, just going to lecturing now, I don't think it's what I want to do. I just feel like it's just a lot of work. A lot of work. Teachers do a lot. Yeah, but I don't even want to work with them. But as I said, I'm just doing what I'm doing now because I'm building my own company. So this is just part time. I do not really want to commit to anyone. So if I should take a job like that with them, then I'll have to commit to be there, which I don't want to do. I just want to do my own thing now, and I'm in when I'm in. When I can't come in, I can come in, and I like it that way. And because I'm looking to do other stuff for my life, I don't really want a full-time job, like contractor kind of work. Yeah, I will understand the basics because I did a degree in law and I was very good, to be honest. Of course, I will understand that it's easy, but I don't really want to go to a classroom again to start teaching. Nah, not for me. I just feel like it would take away most of my time. Like right now, I want my time, I want my life, I want to travel. There are things I want to do, which I feel if I have a full time job, I won't be able to do them. So that's why I'm not contemplating going back into teaching now. It will stop me from doing my own personal stuff, if you understand what I mean. Because even when I finished uni, I had a job where I was working with probation 9 to 5, but it just took over my life. You go to work, come back, sleep, wake up the next morning, go back again. It's just like a repetition, the same thing over and over. Yeah, but I don't just want to commit to anything because it will be like I need to be there. I need to plan lessons, deliver lessons, mark work. I don't want to do that. No, I don't. I did it for a couple of months and I didn't enjoy it. Teaching is not for me. No, except if you have to do with teaching football, then I will do it. But teaching in secondary school, nah, 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 nah. It's plenty of work, man. Okay, Dylan, thank you so much for coming on, and I really appreciate the conversations we've had. Thank you so much. No, I've got a job. The one I do, I work 4 days a week and I coach football. But what I want is flexible work. What I want is flexible work. I don't really want a job where I commit because I used to have a 9 to 5. I left, and because I'm trying to build my own business, something that's mine, so that I stop working for people. It's not like I don't have a job. I don't work. I do work. I work. I work in a school 4 days a week, and I coach football as well. So I do work, but I do not want to commit. I prefer casual work like agency work or something that is flexible because something can come up anytime and I can just leave. That's what I'm saying. It's not like if I don't work, how am I going to pay my bills? So I do work, but I don't just want like the 9 to 5 where you must be there Monday to Friday. That is what I don't want. That was why I left my 9 to 5 because I felt like I didn't have time to do my own personal stuff. Now that I work part time, I have time to do a lot of stuff. Like after Christmas, I went to Morocco to watch the African Nations Cup. If I had a full time job, they wouldn't have let me go. I would have needed to probably apply for leave and stuff like that. So I don't want that. See, law is flexible. Lawyers are part time. They only go into offices when requested. Yeah, I know, but I just want to start a business. I prefer to start a business. And being a lawyer is kind of, it requires a lot. You have to do the what do you call it, LPC training, and then get a training contract. That's even the most difficult part of it, to have a training contract. Because I know people who finish their LPC, but they struggled having a training contract. That's where the problem is. That was why I gave up law. Like the process was just too long. I knew I was going to struggle to get a training contract, so I just let go. Yeah, of course, of course. No, I already got a business. I already got a business. I've got the one I told you. I've got education and business. No, education and sports. So the plan is to get contracts in schools to provide like teaching assistants, sport coaches in schools. But to get those contracts, you need to do an application with the council because most of the contracts come from the council, especially things like teaching assistants and mentors. The funding comes from the council, so you do an application through the council. The councils go through application, the assessor application. If they are happy with every document you have submitted, and then they put you on something they call alternative framework, and then from that alternative framework, you can get contracts. At the moment, it's just me because I haven't got any contracts now. So you can't get employees when you don't have any contracts. At the moment, it's just me. But the plan is that if I have contracts, then I will have to employ people. But until then, now it's just me. So that is the plan. That's the reason why I don't only want a full-time job, because if things go well with my business, yeah, I've got a website, yeah. So you can check my website out. My website, my YouTube name is Ako Eyong. My website is Ako Sports Management. So if you go on Google and you type Ako Sports Management, my website will come up. Just check it out. So Ako Sports Management. Ako is AKO. Um, I've done some. I wrote a few proposals. I've not advertised the business, but I did a few proposals which I sent to some schools. I had a reply from one school, but they didn't have, they could not get funding because the plan was to go do after school boxing and football, but they struggled to get funding for it. But I have not advertised the website now. Try advertising because that's how you will get your main audience. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I will. I will. But the plan is, yeah, I will have to advertise it. I will have to advertise it, but that will be next academic year because the website was finished when school had already started, so I could not do it. I had other things going on. But now that I have it up and running, I will advertise it next academic year. Yeah, all right, Dylan. It was nice talking to you. And if you've not checked my channel out, not today because you got school tomorrow, check it out. Check out my channel. I've got a lot of hello, Ak, how are you doing? Yeah, check it out. And then if you give me a subscribe, that will be great because I'm looking to grow my YouTube channel. So I appreciate any help in terms of people subscribing and just having a look at my videos. You have a good night. We'll talk some other time. Thank you so much, Dylan. Thank you for coming online, and thank you for. No, I did not forget you, Ak. I didn't forget you. No, you said you were going to cook for your husband, and then you said no, you were feeling lazy because you are pregnant and you wanted your husband to order food for you. How can I forget you? No, I'm not. I have not forgotten you. Thank you, Dylan. I really appreciate that. Yeah, Dylan, you have a good one. I should be going to bed myself. I've got a busy day tomorrow. After work tomorrow, I'm going to do after school boxing. After school boxing, I've got football in the evening. So it's going to be a long one for me. All right, guys. Thank you for joining. Thank you for interacting. I really appreciate you guys coming online and just chatting. Thank you so much. Ak, unfortunately, I have to go now. It's midnight and I've got work tomorrow. So if you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do well to subscribe. I'm trying to grow my channel, and I appreciate you guys for joining my life. I'll talk to you some other time. Bye for now.